Okay, so the first part, 7.6 is all equations. We have solved each equation for x. All that you need to do for these, or for this type of problem, you want to figure out a way to rewrite both sides so they have the same base. So I know that I can write 25 as 5 to the second, so that'll give me a base of 5 here, and this one already has a base of 5. So here's what I'm going to do. So I rewrote 25 as 5 squared, and then I just brought down the x minus 6. So now what I can do is, because those are both 5s, I can basically cross them out and be left with my exponents. So the left side is going to be x minus 4. Over here, it's not going to be x minus 6 because it has a 2 now. So I'm going to do 2 times x and 2 times 6. And I get 2x minus 12. And now you have a basic equation. I'm going to subtract x over here. So 2x minus x. And then I'm going to add 12 to minus 4. And I get x equals 8. This one's a little bit different because I can't go straight from 8 to 32. There is no, like 8 squared is 64, so it's not going to be an 8. One way I can rewrite 8 and 32, my hand's getting tired, is to rewrite them using 2. So I know that 8 is 2 to the third power. Bring down the x minus 1. And I know 32 is 2 to the fifth power. Bring down 3x minus 2. They both have a 2. So now I'm going to multiply 3 times x and 3 times 1. So this becomes 3x minus 3. 5 times 3x, 5 times 2, 10. And now we'll solve. So minus 3x over here, I get 12x. Add 10, and I get 7. And if we divide both sides by 12, I get x equals 7/12. Number 3 is also a little bit different, but see, I know that 36 is 6 squared. That one's easy. Bring down the 5x plus 2. Now, 1/6 is 6 to the negative 1 power. And if you have forgotten about negative exponents, or negative exponents, that's somewhere in chapter 5. I believe it's the very first section of chapter 5. So you want to go all the way back and find that information. Now, they have a 6. 6, 6. I'm going to do 2 times 5 and 2 times 2, so I get 10x plus 4. Here I have negative 1 times 11 and negative 1 times minus x, so it's going to be negative 11 plus x. Let's see, I'm going to subtract the x from here and here, and then I'm going to subtract 4 here and here. Divide both sides by 9. And I get negative 15/9. We can actually simplify that because those are both multiples of 3. So if I divide by 3 and divide by 3, I get negative 5/3. Here, this is obviously a little bit different. So the difference here is that there's only an exponent on one side, or the x is only an exponent on one side. So we're going to treat this a little bit differently. I want you to think back to when we were finding the inverse in 7.4. This is a similar kind of a process. What we're going to do, we've got it in exponential form. I'm going to turn it into logarithmic form. If I just rewrite it into log form, this is what I've got. Then you'll use the change of base formula from 7.5 to work this side out. So you're going to plug in that, the log of 20 divided by the log of 8, I get about 1.44. So I get x equals 1.44. One more here. 7 to the 6x equals 12. You're going to treat it the same way. It's in exponential form. First rewrite it into log form. So we've got that. So what I'm going to do, I know that my next step will be divide by 6. So first I'm going to figure out what this left side is. So it's going to be log 12 divided by log 7. Change of base formula. And I get 1.228, something like that. So that's what this side is. But then I need to divide by 6 to solve for x. So I've already got the numerator done. That's this. So now what I'm going to do is divide by 6, and I get 0.21, and that's going to be my value of x.